All right, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all once again. I'm Doris Angel, a Ghanaian by origin, residing in Germany. Happy to have you all here. I've been a user of this amazing robot since 2021, 19th of June till now, and it has been an amazing journey. So I'm so glad to see you all here. Now, the newcomers will be wondering, what is Royal Q all about? So, Royal Q, oh, someone says their audio is lagging. Please, can you all hear me well? Kindly type one in the chat if you can hear me clearly. If my audio is not good, kindly type zero so I know if you guys can hear me properly before I start to share my screen. Okay, so David, I think you should move out of the Zoom and rejoin again since majority of people can hear me well. Okay, so David, kindly step out of the Zoom and rejoin again. Okay, I hope that is better once you rejoin. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm happy to see you all here. Now, I will not be able to go straight to the point if I don't explain to you all what Royal Q does before we do today's meeting. Okay. If you have any downlines, any active members, it will be so bad on your side if you don't share this link with them. Okay. They need to attend meetings so that they would understand how to use the Royal Q robot. All right. So the Royal Quantitative Artificial Intelligence Bot is a semi-automatic robot that helps you to trade in crypto 24/7. Now, why 24/7? We know that in the financial market with crypto, the market is open always. Unlike forex and other stock markets that are closed on weekends. But with crypto, it is open 24/7. Weekends, holidays, there's nothing like holidays or weekends. Every day the market is opened. Okay, so traders can benefit from it all times. So that is why the Royal Quantitative Artificial Intelligence Bot is there to serve its purpose. Now, there are two ways that the robot works. You can set it on uh, a cycle mode, which is the automatic one. Okay, so with that, you sync to a copy trader. Then the robot does the rest of its work for you. It will buy low and sell high, buy low and sell high. Then the other way, which we call the one shot, that is the someone will say manual in robot. Okay, so that one you enter into trades and quickly come out. You can analyze the coins yourself if you have that knowledge. Then you enter into the trade and come out once the trade is closed. We also provide signals for the one shot trades. Okay, so you can choose to go in for the cycle trading, which that one there is no stop to it until you stop it yourself. The robot will be buying and selling various assets based on how much capital you have. Okay, then the one shot trade, you pick up signals from our signal groups, or if your upline has a way of giving you guys signal, you can also enjoy from there. Now, the profit that we make from using the Royal Q robot is based on two major factors. There are so many factors, but I'm going to highlight two. How much capital it's in the trade and the market movement. Okay. That is why one cannot give a fixed amount that, oh, with Royal Q, once you start trading with $100, you will be making $2 daily or $5. No, there is nothing of that sort. Why? because the Royal Queue robot does not control the market. The Royal Queue robot doesn't control the market. It only helps you to capture the market. Okay. So it helps you to buy low and sells high when the market goes up. Now there are two markets available you can trade on using the Royal Queue bot. One, we have the spot market, and two, we have the futures market. Now, the spot market, the risk there is not so high as the futures market. Why am I saying that? Under the spot, should you buy an asset, the robot will not sell it at a loss until the asset has gone up in value. Then the robot sells based on your take profit. Maybe you want to take 10%, 5%, 2%, 1%. The robot will sell it for you. So that one, there are no risks over there because the robot will not sell at a loss unless you, the trader, you are impatient and you decide to sell at a loss. Now, some of the risks we might have under the spot trading is perhaps the coin you have picked or the coin you have selected to trade is not performing properly on the exchanges. It's no longer meeting their demands, or it's no longer meeting their target. So they remove the coin so that future traders would not invest in it. Okay, so they kind of save traders from investing into a coin that they don't see any future on that coin any longer. Okay, that is the only risk we can have trading on the spot market. But as a good trader, you need to know which assets to go in for. We always advise members to use the first 30 or top 100 best coins on exchanges. Okay, when you go to Coin Market Cap, when you go to Coin Gecko, you will be able to see the best performing top 30, top 50, top 100 cryptocurrencies that we have worldwide. You will be able to see all these things. So that is why it's advisable to trade such coins. Hardly before you would hear an exchange delisting such assets. Okay, so please, that is it. Now, with the futures, there are high risks over there. If you are trading on the futures, you need to know what you are doing. You need to understand it. You need to know how to manage your risks. If not, you might end up losing part of your funds or all of your funds. Okay, futures is not like the sports that, okay, perhaps the coin might take 3 days to deliver. As for futures, once the market goes against you, you're either going to wipe out your account, futures account completely, or you are going to wipe part of it, okay, based on which mode you are trading on. Some people trade on the isolated mode, others also trade on the cross mode. Okay, I wouldn't like to go too much deeper because it might confuse you. But once you get on board, we will educate you. We'll give you all the options. Then you decide to go in for which one you want. All right. So, in Royal Q, there are four ways one can earn from the opportunity. One, your own trading capital, the robot trading with it for you. But one beautiful thing about the robot is your trading capital is not with the Royal Q robot, it's with you in your personal trading wallet, okay, in your exchange. It can be Binance, it can be OKS, KuCoin. There are 9 different exchanges you can connect to the Royal Q robot. I'm going to explain that in a jiffy. But guys, aside you trading with your own money to earn profit on your own money, there are other 3 avenues to earn from the royal queue. Two, you sharing the opportunity with other people that would love to be part or would love to know more about it. We call it the affiliate networking. It is not compulsory, but if you decide to do that, you are being compensated beautifully. Another way to make money from the system is being a copy trader. Now, who is a copy trader? A copy trader is someone who has their own unique trade settings that they can share with the community. So the moment you sync with them, you earn they earn money because you are using their strategy in your trading. You are not doing anything. The moment you sync to their strategy, the system picks it automatically. So the copy traders also earn from other people copying their trades. Fourthly, you earn from mentorship. Now, who is a mentor? A mentor is someone who guides you in your trading journey in the Royal Q business. Now, let's assume your upline is no longer in the business, or you don't even know your upline because you just randomly went to get the app without anyone's knowledge. So you don't even know whose link you used. Okay. So by so doing, you need to get a mentor to guide you. Your mentor can also be your upline. Okay, the person who introduced you to the business, we refer to them as uplines. Okay, so that person can still guide you because they are responsible for you. But if you feel, my upline is not doing enough, he's not available when I need them, it's making me lack in the business, so why don't I get a mentor? You can choose to get a mentor. You don't have to pay anything. It's free of charge. It's on the Royal Q app. So that is another avenue users of the Royal Q business make money from. So these four ways, you can choose your choice. You can just earn from all the four methods, or just one or two or three. Anyone goes. Now, I think I've mentioned everything. Because your trading capital lies in your exchange, you can withdraw your profits at any time. You don't need anybody's approval to withdraw your own profit. Let's assume you enter into a trade with $30. You made a profit of $2, $5, $1. You can withdraw it without going to consult Royal Q. Hello, Royal Q. I made this profit. Please, can I withdraw it? Please. That one there is up to you. Some traders choose to compound. They are like, oh, my trading capital is not enough. So instead of me withdrawing the profit to go and chop, let me just add it up. So instead of trading with $30, I'm going to enter into the trade with 35. That is also allowed. It's your personal decision. Now, the monies that you make from the team building, the copy trading, the mentorship, those monies go onto the Royal Q app. And once it hits your asset within the next 24 hours, it's withdrawable. You can withdraw it to any of your exchanges, or you can do internal transfers to any of the Royal Q users. So, yes, that is it. Now, in this business, we guide our team members. Though your upline might have their personal group, their personal Zoom meetings, we also have the community meetings that we do Monday to Saturday. Okay. The timetable are on the groups. Anytime there is a meeting, we post the link, maybe a few hours to time, so that you get ready for it. Most of the meetings are recorded and sent on the YouTube channel called the Royal Q Revolution. If you haven't subscribed, do your best to subscribe. So anytime there are new videos, you'll be the first to be notified. So yes, that is it. I'm actually an old member in the business. So after this presentation, if you have any question, you can ask. So let me share my screen so that we get started. All right. So the newcomers, I hope you got the explanation clear and you now have an idea. Now let's get to the part where I share my screen for you to watch clearly and have an idea of the application, how it works like. I hope you can all see my screen. Okay, Ambassador Saul is in the building. I needed some co-hosts. All right. So I'm going to, this is how the Royal Queue application looks like. Please, if you cannot hear me, kindly write it in the chat. My co-host will alert me. Okay. So this is how the application looks like. It's available on the Android store, the App Store. With the Google Play Store, it's no longer there, but you'll be able to download it using the, how do you call it? The APK. Okay, the APK file to download it successfully. All right. So this is how the platform looks like, the Royal Q app. We have the home button, we have the strategy, we have the circle, we have the news, and we have the mind button. Now, all these features, they all have its respective usage. If you don't know how to use it, you might not understand. But let us look at the home button first. So, at my top left corner, you can see the Binance logo. Binance is a crypto exchange. Okay, those of you that have been using it, you know, that is Binance. So once you tap on it, you'll be able to see all the 9 exchanges that one can connect the Royal Q robot with to be able to trade. Okay. So we have Binance, HTX, Indodax, Kraken, Bybit, OKS. Then we have KuCoin, Mexi, Gate.io. Depending on the region or the location you are, sometimes in some countries you might not get access to all these exchanges. You might get one or two or probably all. So depending on where you are. But looking at these exchanges, they are the best exchanges we can think of. Okay, when we go to Coin Market Cap, you would see the ratings and the performances of these exchanges. That is why Royal Q make sure they link us up with the best exchanges to trade with. Now, let us go to my top right corner. We are still under the home button. This is the security logo. Then beside it, we have the notification bell. So I'm going to tap on the security log. Now, the security log displays everything that you do with the app. Okay, anytime you log in, it records it. If your device has changed, if your uh, IP address has changed, they are going to alert you here. Now, those of you that do not open it, you might not see it like this. You might see some red dots, red dots. It means you haven't opened the messages to read. That is why it's showing notifications. So you can simply tap on read all, or if you have time, tap on it and check if you are the one that have logged in. I hope that is clear. All right, so that is the security log. Now let us look at the notification bell. Under the notification bell, there are two types of messages one can expect: the system message, then the order message. Okay, the system messages, you receive messages like anytime you renew your account or you activate your account, you'll be notified here. Should you deposit assets for fuel fee, you'll be notified here. Okay. If you are trading and you don't have sufficient USDT, you'll be notified under the system message. Now, let us go to order message. Under the order message, there are two types of messages one can see. Anytime the robot purchases, okay, that is buy, and anytime the robot sells, okay, that is what we refer to as sales. So you'll be able to get notifications of buy and sell under the order message. Okay, so this is how do you call it, futures. Okay, if you see the notification like this, long and short, it tells you that it is futures. But if it's spot, you are just going to see there are new buy in so and so asset. Okay, now right under the order message, should an asset sell for you or close, you'll be able to see the profit rate at which it sold at, the quantity that it sold, then the average transaction price at which it sold at. The date and time is beautifully recorded. Imagine if I were to be trading manually, would I be awake to make a sell at this price at this time? 2:12 a.m. I was sleeping by then. But because this robot is a semi-automatic robot, you just give it the instructions, it does the rest of the work for you. Okay, so you can see 1.988% has been made. My bank promised me 2% for the whole year. So if in crypto I can make 1.9% within few hours, isn't that better off than me saving with my bank or than me entering into an investment plan with my bank? I believe that is way better. All right. So when you scroll, you'll be able to see all the notifications that you have gotten. I hope that is clear. Now let us move out from the other message. So you see, as I open up it, you don't see the red notification any longer. Should there be a buy or sell, I'm still going to get notified. Okay. So please, if you are using the robot, make sure you check the notifications. I hope I'm still loud and clear. Am I still loud and clear? Kindly
Yeah.
drop some message in the chat for me to know if everybody can hear me. All right, John Liza was the first to comment. Okay. All right, Ambassador Saul. So now let us ride on since you guys can hear me. I hope you are watching my screen as well. Okay, okay, okay. Let us continue. Over here, it's the advertisement board. Okay. Under this button, you'll be able to see the activation leaderboard, which is this. So once I click on or I tap on click for details, let me bring it back. You can just scroll through it until you get to where you are going. So this displays those that have been activating on daily basis and also monthly. Okay, so you can see the top 15 members. Okay, this person is the first to activate 3 people today, followed by this person activated 2, followed by this person activated 1. Okay, so don't be surprised if you are busy working, you might see your picture there if only you have a display picture. Now you can tap into the calendar. You can tap into the calendar. Then you select a particular day. Okay, maybe 25th. Then, okay, maybe you select another day. Oh, that is me. I see myself here because on the 12th, I activated 2 people. So I'm here on the leaderboard. Okay, your rank is also attached to it for you to see. Okay, so you will be surprised to see yourself on this board if only you are busy activating. Okay. Now let's shift to the monthly. The monthly, you would see now all these people here, they qualified for, how do we call it? The pool money. Okay, they qualified for the shares. They got shares because they were able to complete their monthly requirements. So if you don't work, you don't chop. Now that is how royalty compensation plan has been structured. All right. So this is daily. I shared it some time ago. Someone came into my inbox. Is this different? Is this a different Royal Q app? Is this on the website? Where do I get this page? So imagine this person is still not on this Zoom. Do you think they will still know it? No. That is why it's important to attend the Saturday meetings, because that is when we take our time to show you some things that has been locked, even though it's there, but people do not know where to get it. All right. So that is it. Some are adverts, some are also information. If you feel like clicking it to read, you tap on it, then you read all the details. Okay. Now, as I'm talking, you can see that this bar, the announcement tab, it keeps changing. Okay, perhaps you've seen an interesting topic you would like to know more about, you just simply tap on it. But should you miss it and you want to get the full details, you can tap on this menu bar in the corner there. When you tap on it, you'll be able to see the latest announcement, the new listings, and the removal notice. Now I'm going to start from the removal notice. When I was doing the presentation, the short presentation about Royal Q, I made mention of some coins being delisted because they are no longer meeting the standards of the exchange. Okay, so should an exchange remove a coin, Royal Q also alerts us on the app. Okay, so that people that are trading it would not continue to invest in it or would do the needful. Okay, so we are alerted over here so that we make sure not to trade it, or if we are trading it, we'll have to sell it off at a loss or transfer it to another exchange that is still having that asset. Now let's go to new listings. So anytime new trading pairs are being added to Royal Queue, we get we get a notification over here under the new listings. You'll be able to see the trading pairs and also the exchanges that they have added them on. Now, Royal Q app comes with default coins that comes with the app. The ones that are not default, those are the ones that you need to add by yourself. Okay, I'll show you how to add them. Now, they have illustrated how to go about it, and also they will let you know that if you don't have this particular version, you won't be able to get the coins to add them. All right, let's move out from the new listings and go to latest announcement. All right, under the latest announcement, this is where Royal Q alerts us of any information. If they want to communicate to us, they do it through the latest announcement. Now, the recent one that we got was the anti-scam reminder. Okay, recently it got to my notice that there are some so-called leaders. I'll call them so-called leaders, okay? Because they were leaders at first, but now they have actually gone astray or they've gone rogue. And some of them decided to scam their own team members. Okay. So I got information from three different victims. And like, oh, we know you to be one of the leaders who is still pushing up Royal Q, but we are experiencing so and so. It was so sad to see leaders scamming their team members, all in the name of, oh, Royal Q has changed. Oh, now Royal Q does not do this. Now Royal Q is into investment. So you need to pay $2,000, $1,000, 500 to so and so wallet address. Then Royal Q will be giving you that. So he impersonated Royal Q. He pretended to be Royal Q, had his own email address, and was scamming his own team members. But I always say, in this world, you don't have to cheat people. Whatever you do, you are going to get its repercussions. Okay. If you do good, you get good in return. If you do bad, you would also get its punishment, guys. So that's when I reported that to Royal Q. Immediately, I think within some few hours, I saw this announcement and I'm like, oh wow, this is good. This is really good because the way they did the thing here, people are very bad. So, guys, imagine someone have not read this announcement and they got the email because they've seen that, oh, it's Royal Q to at something.com. So they're like, oh, it's from Royal Q. Then they send their money. Imagine you've lost money. So that is why it's important for us to take the announcement seriously. Okay, Royal Q will not demand any money from you. Take note. If before you send any money, ask your upline, ask on the groups. Your upline might be corrupt, so ask on whatever group you are on. Okay, so we expose all these corrupt leaders. All right. So yes, all the announcements. Should you be, let's say for instance, you joined this business in 2024. In fact, you can get 2021 announcement even though you were not here with us. You'll be able to get it. And that is one thing I love about the Royal Q business. Everything is clearly defined. There is nothing that is hidden. That you say, oh, this one is hidden somewhere, so I can't see it. No, everything is clear. That is why corruption doesn't go on this platform. All right. Let us look at API binding. What does the word API stands for? Who knows it? API. What does API stands for? Someone who is very intelligent or smart would say happy. The person will be like, oh, I'm pronouncing it now. Happy, happy. API. What does API stands for? Do you have someone who knows it? Kindly type it in the chat. Do not raise your hands up in your homes because I cannot see it unless you use the reaction button. Then you tap on raise hand, then I'll see. But you can type it in the chat if you know what we mean by API, the abbreviation of API. Who knows it? Abbreviation of API. Who knows it? Hey, if nobody knows it, then we are ending the Zoom meeting over here.
Application Programming Interface.
Thank you so much. I didn't want any of my co-hosts to mention it, but you saved you saved the day. So let's take it like that. Okay, so leader Saw is right. Okay. API stands for Application Programming Interface. What does it do? What does it do? It helps you to communicate. Okay. It helps the robot to communicate with the exchange. Now, what does it basically do is it reads and trade. Read means whatever asset you have under your exchange, provided it's on spot, you'll be able to see it on the Royal Q app. Should Royal Q pick a trade for you, maybe it's bought BTC, it's used your USDT to buy BTC. When you go into your exchange, you will see that BTC is there. You will see the asset showing. The quantity the robot bought would tally with the exchange exactly, unless you went to tamper with what is in your exchange. That is when it will not tally. So it only reads and trade. That is why you will not hear anybody saying, ah, Royal Q has blown my account. Hey, they just flashed everything away. No, unless the person did not do something right. But For the past 5 years, I've been using this boat. I've had a lot of experience myself. I've had a lot of team members. Some people even leave the application for 2 years, 3 years, 1 year. They return back and they are surprised to see their capital in their exchange. They're like, I thought as the robot has expired, that is all. Oh, my money is vanished. My money is gone. I'm like, gone where? Where has the money gone to? Can Royal Q take your money in your exchange? No. Okay, so that is what we mean by the API. Now, on my screen here, you would see that it's only Binance that is not having a padlock attached to it. And you can see this connectivity. This is a connectivity symbol. Okay, so this is your Royal Q app. This is your exchange. What binds them together or what joins them together as husband and wife is the API. Okay, what helps them to communicate is what we call the API. So without you connecting your robot to the exchange, there wouldn't be any form of communication. Okay, so that is it. I hope that is clear. Should you tap on the padlock, you will be able to see the instructions and also the IP group binding. This is very powerful. This IP group binding is what protects your account. Okay, it helps with the security. You know, there are some APIs, they are not restricted, they are open, and those open ones are highly at risk. Okay, so with Royal Q, we have the IP group binding that protects and secure it for us. When you tap on this play button here, you'll be able to see the video tutorial of how to go about it. I hope that is clear. All right, so let's move out of the API and go to profit details. Profit details. All right. So under the profit details, we will be able to see some figures. Some people do not understand when they see the figures. They're like, hey, is that 600 million? Or I don't know if the dots and the comma confuses them. Okay. So yes, today's profit, you can see it's 11.63 USDT. Okay. The equivalent is showing in dollar sign. Then the total profit. Now, this profit, this is money that has been withdrawn already. One cannot withdraw it from the Royal Q app. As in, okay, because I'm seeing 620 here, let me go and withdraw it. No, you can't withdraw it on the app. Why? Because your trading capital is not on the app. Your trading capital is in your exchange. So that is where your profit goes to. Royal Key is only doing us a favor by viewing it, showing you, for you to see that, oh, okay, today, oh, I've just made $11. Let's see what God will do. Then 13, then 6, in that order. Okay? All right. Now, this button you see here, it is the forward button. If I want to share this with Leader Saul, I will just share it with him. I don't have to take a screenshot. You are complaining of your space, you just tap on it, one tap, then you share with your team members. They would see it. If it's the profit analysis page you want to share as well, you can tap on it and share. If it is the currency profit, you can also share that one as well. Okay, let me switch to futures. Okay, so you'll be able to share. I hope that is clear. Now, there is an information here that says while using sub-bin mode, profit will only be shown after all positions are closed. Profit will directly go into your exchange balance. So on Royal Q, there are three types of strategy mode. We have the whole warehouse mode, we have the sub-bin mode, then we have the sub-bin real-time settlement. So with the whole, it has to sell everything completely before it gives you your profit. But with the sub being, should it buy sub buys for you? The sub buy starts from the faith call and above. Should it buy fifth call, sixth call, seventh call, eighth call to, let's say, 10th call? If the robot is selling it, it will start selling from 10. What it bought on 10, it will sell that one first, sell 9, sell 8, sell 7, sell 6. But it will not give you the profit if it's selling all the sub sales. It uses the profit to draw your average price closer to the current price so your trade can close faster. So, unless it sells the complete asset, that is the zero to the fourth margin call, if it doesn't sell all this completely, you will not see any profit. That is the meaning of this. Now, when is it appropriate to use this strategy mode? It's appropriate to use it when you're on a huge floating loss and you want to come out from it quickly. Then there's sub-bean real-time settlement. With that one, it gives you the profit anytime it sells. It releases the profit and the capital anytime there is a sub sell. So that one, you use it when you are floating and you still want to be making profit. You can put it on the sub-bean real-time settlement. But make sure you change the strategy mode from the whole warehouse mode to either sub-bean mode or sub-bean real time before the fifth call purchases. Because once the fifth call purchases, you can change it. I hope that is clear. So the moment you enter into the trade, if you know you are going to have more than 4 margin calls, it's good to change the strategy mode even before the second, the third, the fourth call buys. I hope this part is also clear. All right. So the profit analysis, one will be able to see how much you have made. Okay. Let's say, for instance, I switch to futures. You'll be able to see that this is the total of futures profits I've made from the futures based on percentage wise. Okay. Then, if you are not using Binance, you are using a different exchange. So far as there is a drop down arrow, it tells you there are other things below, which is exchanges. Okay. Then the top two, you can switch to spot. Okay. Over here, you see only BTC 100%. Okay. I hope this is clear. So that is the profit details. Now, you can see that some days are good, some days are not so good. Okay. This tells you that we are not the one controlling the market. Okay. Some people would lure others into the business just because they want to earn activation gains. So they'll be like, oh, you can be making $10. So with this $1,000 there, forget it. $10 every day. Forgetting not all the $1,000 that will be pushed into the trades. Perhaps the $1,000 you've only used 200 out of the 1,000. You still expect to make the $10? No, it's not possible. So that is why we give an approximation of what 0.5% to 5% daily. It's possible for you to make this. And monthly, we have 10% to 30% monthly. I have calculated my profits that I've made in percentage wise on daily basis before, and I've even made sometimes more than 10% in a day. But guys, it boils down to how much is the capital you invested. Some people invested $20, some people invested $50. If you are investing that amount and you want to calculate 10% of that, how much is it? Just go to your calculator. 10% times 50, that is $5. I hope that is clear. Someone who is trading with, let's say, $1,000 and made a profit of, let's say, 5% in a day, that is $50. All the 1,000 was in a trade, though. I'm not saying 1,000 was the overall team trade, total trade capital. Okay, 1,000 was in the trade and it's all sold off, and he made 5% of that. That is $50, and that is cool, right? So sometimes people make profit, but because of their capital, they are not appreciative. Okay. Because the capital is small. Though the percentage is big, but your capital is not showing it. I hope this aspect is also clear, guys. All right. So let us move out. Okay. When I tap on this amount, I would be able to see the details. But when I come to sports, no data. It means this profit is not coming from sports, it's coming from futures. So I'll switch to futures. And I'll see, okay, so this coin called running gave a profit of $4. Royal Q deducted fuel fee of 0.85. That is 20% of that. Okay. Then KNC gave a profit of 2.46. STG gave a profit of 4.88. So Royal Q says whatever profit you make, though the profit is in your exchange, we can't come there. But you need to pay 20% of that profit to us. Now Royal Q does not take all this 20. This 20% is then converted into 100%. Royal Q keeps part, then part is being shared to the line of networkers, those who that are sharing the opportunity. They benefit from it. I hope that is clear. So if you are only trading, you are not sharing the opportunity. Me there, I'll be enjoying your profit, so I'll be enjoying it because me too, I'm making profit from my trade and someone is enjoying. So why won't I enjoy someone? So let's all enjoy together. Okay, so that is it. Now, let's go to reward details. I intentionally went here because I know there is no data, but I want you all to see it. That despite there is no data, has that restricted me from earning from my trades? I want honest answers. No, it hasn't restricted me. I've made $11, though I haven't shared this business with anybody. Have I not earned from trading? I have. So, guys, you hear rumors that, oh, that Royal Q, I've done it before. Forget it, my dear. You have to bring people before you can make money. That is a blatant lie. That is a lie. It's not true because the profit you make from your trading does not determine whether you bring someone or not. You are making the profit from your trading based on your trading capital and the assets that you pick. I hope that is clear. Okay, so that is it. Reward details, you see nothing. Now let's go to assets. So when I showed you the running and the STG and those other coins, you can see there were deductions for fuel fees. The deductions were made from the strategy fuel you see over here. If you have reward balance, it means money from either team building, copy trading, or mentorship. So the fuel fee can also be deducted from reward balance. I hope that is clear. Now, mind you, should you deposit money on the strategy fuel, you cannot retrieve it back, meaning you can't transfer it to anybody, neither can you withdraw it. So that is why it's advisable not to deposit a huge amount here unless you are trading with huge capital. Let's say someone is trading with 100K, 100,000 USDT. They can put 1,000 USDT as fuel fees because hey, they know they have huge capital and the profit they'll be making will be huge, right? I had some team member in South Africa and sometimes he makes a profit of 2,000 USDT. Hey, if you see his fuel fee, oh my God. Sometimes they deduct 800 USDT as fuel fee, 200, 400 as fuel fees. Yeah. If the boat has given you a profit of 2,000 and they are taking 20% of that, 2,000, and they take 20%, 400. So 2,000 minus 400 will be what? 1,006. And you're taking home 1,006. Is it not good, my dear? It's good now. You don't have to be greedy. You see some people, hey, this fuel fee, hey, this money all going to fuel fee, lie. No, it's fair. Okay, at least 20% is not bad. We've been using this 20% from 2021 till now. Okay, so it's good. All right. So yes, that is strategy fuel. Now, once you deposit the money, I told you you can only use it for activation or fuel fees. So make sure you deposit the appropriate amount. Don't go and make mistake and say, "Oh, leader Doris, I forgot. I added my trading capital. Oh, scheisse." And like, "Oh, what have I done? Can we take it back?" No, we can't take it back. So that is why, as leaders, it's good for us to guide our new members. But some of the members, they are pity pity. Pity pity means their hands have been disturbing them very fast. They want to do the thing sharp, sharp, sharp. So you will see they'll be pressing things, then they'll end up where they shouldn't be. So how do you go about if you want to deposit? You tap on deposit SF. SF means strategy fuel. You tap on it. Then there are some customized amounts here. If you don't want these figures, you want to type your own amount, you type it here where they said please enter. But they have written a message here that after you deposit, the money will be automatically converted into strategy fuel. You can't withdraw it, neither can you transfer. So make sure you don't deposit large amounts. I hope that is clear. So let's say I type 35 or 25. Then I tap on select deposit method. You need to check, you need to open your eyes and read carefully. What are you having in your assets? Do you have USDC or USDT? If it's USDC, you switch. So this is highlighted. Then you check which available networks can you use here. It's only BNB. This has been suspended. So you choose BP20. It's called the Binance Smart Chain. Okay. BSC. Binance Smart Chain. BNB. Okay. BP20. You tap on it. Then they are still alerting you that, hey, precaution, take note. This money cannot be withdrawn. So if you don't read all these things carefully and you go and deposit huge amounts, who do you have to blame? You have to blame yourself. So you tap on generate, you tap on I have read and agreed, then you tap on read and agreed, then you continue. I hope that is clear, guys. So once you do that, they still bring the message again. Make sure you are depositing this amount, this USDC. Don't go and deposit Ethereum or BTC. Deposit USDC. You say, oh, I understand. You people, how many times will you tell me this? But yet you make that mistake. Just recently, one of my team members deposited, is it 600 USDT or 500? Meanwhile, he just wanted to deposit activation fee and fuel fee. He made mistake and brought all the money. So that is why when I get here, I emphasize a lot on it. People will not understand it, but there are a lot of people making this mistake. So please, let's take our time and read when depositing. You copy, just tap on the copy symbol. Just tap on copy. Don't go and do like you are selecting. Then you end up leaving some of the letters. You end up losing your funds. Or if you have a different device, you can just simply scan the QR code and you get the wallet address over there. Now take note, the minimum one can deposit using the BP20 is 20 USDC. So should you bring 19.99, the money will not be credited. I saw someone typing in the Royal Q chat that I've deposited money for the past how many weeks or how many days, the money is not there. What's happening? I just shook my head. That person, I just left. I'm like, you see that type of sticker that they will say, oh, leave me alone or leave there. That was what I did. Guys, we have to follow simple instructions. This is how people end up missing out in life. Minimum to deposit over here is 20. You can see the sign greater than or equal to. We all went to elementary school, right? Greater than or equal to 20. Meaning the figure you are bringing shouldn't be less than 20. It has to be the same as 20 or more than 20 before it will be credited. Your right hand is greater than, your left hand is less than. So if you deposit 19.99, is it 20? Your teacher will mark you wrong because this is not 20. It's left with 0.01 for it to be 20. So it's not 20. So that is why Royalty did not credit it. So then you'll be, what is Royalty? What's happening? I think they are leaving, they are leaving with my money, they are leaving with how much? You're $19. So guys, let's take note when we are depositing. Now transfer RB. When do you use this? If you want to do internal transfer, I'll use myself as an example. My mom is trading and I'm trading myself. Okay, she ran out of fuel fee. Instead of going to her Binance, instead of saying, Mommy, can you open your Binance? Can you send money? Old people, it will take long. So I'm like, okay, for me not to miss out, let me quickly transfer some reward balance for her. Okay, so I transferred some $2 before I was able to enter into the trade. So what do you need? You need the person's email address or UUID. If it's someone you don't know, it's better to stick to UUID so your email will be protected. Now, because of AI and technology, people are doing bad things. So it's good to protect your email. Okay? So UUID. You copy the person's UUID, paste it, then you type the amount. Now, the minimum you can transfer is one USDT. Okay? One USDT. That's what you can transfer. But for you to start a trade, you must have two and above before you can open a trade or sell a trade. So I then transferred it, it hit less than, like, the moment I just tap on send and entered my password, my transaction key and whatever, it just hit. Okay, so that is internal transfer. Withdraw. If you want to withdraw out using a crypto wallet or an exchange, so I choose crypto wallet. Which network do I want to use? So this has been suspended. This has been suspended. I'll use BEP20. I hope that is clear. Then you withdraw your money. Now, over here, you can choose to use any network because the minimum to withdraw is 10. The withdrawal fees for all networks is 2. So you have to ask yourself, which exchange am I sending the money? Is the exchange having BEP20? If yes, you can use the BEP20 network. I hope that is also clear. All right. So this bottom here, let me show you the bottom. Someone is wondering, where did she tap this? That looks like a paper on the blue background fused into the yellow background. When you tap on it, you see the deposit and the withdrawal. So withdraw 0, because I told you this account is not building, it's not mentoring, it's not copy trading, nothing, only trading. So when I tap on the deposit, you'll be able to see all the deposits that has been made in this account. Can you see that? Yeah. All right. So that is it. Now let's go to invite friends. Is it compulsory? No. I'm just showing you where to get the link. So if should in case you change your mind. So invite friends, you tap on this invitation link, you copy it. Once you tap on the copy, it copies it, you share it with the person. Okay? Then the person registers, fill out the registration form, they are redirected to download the app. Refer friends and we win together. It's not compulsory, it's optional. User guide. Everything you need to know about Royal Q app is over here on this small button, but a lot of people do not pay attention to it. Activation and deposit guide. You have left Royal Q for how many years? 2 years, 3 years. You are back. You were thinking, oh, it's the old way of depositing. No, no, no. French will say, no, jamais la pas. I hope my French is well. Leader Data is not here to laugh at me. So, guys, it's here. Once you tap on it, you would see the instructions, what to do, where everything is beautifully illustrated here. So if you don't know it, it's on the user guide. There are a lot of instructions here we can follow. You've seen people earning from grid strategy. You're like, hey, can I also use grid strategy? Martingale, I haven't finished and I should add grid. Perhaps maybe the grid will be your savior, but you are scared. You are waiting for someone to show you the way. It's here on the Royal Q app. Come and educate yourself about it. Do your own research, add up more knowledge, then you can start using it. Okay. Then we have the frequently asked questions. You'll be so surprised to see your question among these questions. You'll be like, hey, why? Was someone also thinking like me? Like the same question that was on my mind. Meaning it's a question that a lot of people, numerous of people using the bot have asked the same question. That is why it's called frequently asked questions, the FAQ. Okay? So, yes, that is it. You would see advisor structure, frequently asked questions, because the new compensation plan, a lot of people do not understand it. So, they are just moving left and right, anyhow, anyhow. All your questions are here. Why you see abnormal orders, and will the robot sell my own coins? No response when starting the robot. What is happening? You would see everything under the frequently asked questions. Now, the popular one that a lot of people usually ask is this: I set my take profit to 1.3%. Why the robot sells not 1.3, meaning it gave you either lower point 1.3 or more than 1.3. You get to know why. Okay, why did my deposit or withdrawal not arrive? You would see all the answers here. Now, lastly, we have the martingale strategy of never going out of position. It's also here. Come to read more and know what we call martingale. I hope that is clear. Most people are used to not respecting user guide. Why? They feel it's a lot to read. Two, they are like, I know this already now. Me that have done PhD, is it me you are coming to teach how to do this? Meanwhile, the thing, there might be some little change in it. The previous ones that you know, they could have changed it. But because you think you know it all, it's the same product. So you go and start using it. Then it starts to give you problems. Then you blame the company. The Philips Spa, I thought they were good. Hisense Spa, I thought they were the best. Oh, Samsung. Is this not Apple? Is this not Apple? Why is my Apple not appling? No, no, you didn't respect the user guide. You thought the company, they are mad to add user guide. No, they are not. It's to direct you how to set it up. It's to direct you the do's and the don'ts. You don't just go about and be doing anything you want. And our Royal Q boat, I always use that as an example because there are a lot of people till date they don't know how to use the boat properly. And they keep blaming their uplines. They will not blame themselves. Every day they are apportioning the blame to other people. Oh, Royal Q. Oh, Royal Q. Oh, my upline. Oh, my. But they never blame themselves. So, guys, everything is here. Sometimes I send people to Zoom one on one. I help them. Then they're like, hey, you are too intelligent too. Did you, Royal Q, did they open some school for you? Are they schooling you somewhere? How are you able to know all these things? Like everything is in your head. Guys, everything is on the app. So if you can't get it, it's on the app. Okay? Now let's go to more. So we have the last time someone was asking on the group that I can't see price alert, I can't see mentor, I think my own they've removed it. When you tap on more, it brings you to this page and you see the rest of the features. You can edit it to suit your needs. Maybe you don't need mentor like that, but price alert, you need it. So you can see minus. Minus means you are taking away. Plus means you are adding up. Everything we learn in school, we learn it here too. We apply it here. Okay. So let's say you don't need what do we call it? You don't need assets, but you need user benefits. You can just add it, plus and minus, plus and minus. Or the features that you use most frequently, you add it on top. I hope that is clear. So let's tap on done, confirm, saved successfully. Now let us look at price alert. What is price alert? So price alert is the robot alerting you if the price are fluctuating, if they are moving up or dropping down, or if they get to a particular price, you want to be alerted. You set a price alert. So what do? You tap on add to list. And someone will ask, okay, so which coin should I type? How would I know? Which coin are you trading or which coin do you want to keep track of? Maybe BTC. Now, BTC, we have so many. So, which one will you go in for? We have ADA BTC. It means you are using BTC to trade against ADA. It means you are accumulating more BTC. You are using BTC to trade against BNB. Means you are accumulating more BTC. Then BTC USDC. You are using your USDC to trade against BTC. You are accumulating more USDC. USDT against BTC. You are accumulating more USDT. So I'm not using USDC. I'm using BTC USDT. So I'll tap on the star button. Then what do I do? Is that all? No. I have to tap on done. Once I tap on done, then it is saved automatically. Now, what do I do again? Does it end there? No. Don't think if you do it this way, it means you've done price alert. No. You need to tap on it. Now you can see that the buttons are all turned off. What is it asking me? Enable market alert, market frequency, rapid rise and fall, big market rise and fall, recent new high and low. So the recent new high and low, it will notify you once the assets reach the highest or the lowest price within 48 hours. Within 48, not 24. This one, big market rise and fall. Notifications for fluctuations over 10% within 24 hours. So either 10% up or 10% down. This one will alert me. And it will continue to notify you with an additional 5% increase or decrease. I hope that is clear. People hate it when Stuffs are written in small font size. They feel lazy to read. And that is where the truth is. What's the word? That is where they hide the truth. The truth is hidden. Okay. So rapid rise and fall. This one is fluctuations over 1%. This one was 10. This is 1 within every 5 minutes. This is within 24 hours. So do you want this? You need to read and know. Some people, if you are teaching them, it's like they don't even know what they want. They'll be like, oh, my leader, you're in the business already now. Do it now. And what do you want yourself? How will I know if you want the thing to notify you every 1 hour, minute, or five minutes, or 24 hours? How will I know? I'm not in your head. So this one is, oh, okay, what do I want? Okay, I want it to notify me within every 24 hours. Then you turn it on. So let's practice. When you turn on enable market alert, it enables everything, okay? But let's say you turn on the market alert frequency alone, okay, the rapid rise and fall alone. How do you want the frequency? Should it be once a day, once only, or it should notify you anytime it happens? So I'll choose notify repeatedly. Then I'm done. If I want to add this 24 hours and this to it, I'll turn on these buttons. I hope that is clear. That is what we call the price alert. Now, this is for market alerts. Now, let us switch to price alerts. This has to do with the price. So let's say I say 70,000. So I'm creating alert that lets me know once BTC hits 70,000, because that is where my take profit is, or that is closer to my take profit. Now, they said you cannot set the price alert to be the current price. It has to be more than it, or okay, or lower than it. Let's say I want them to alert me when BTC gets to 64,000. Why is this arrow showing down? Because the current price is 66. So if I'm saying 64, it means it's down. This is simple logic. This one, you don't need to go and learn maths. Hey, you need maths to understand this. Sorry. You don't need to go and learn crypto to understand. This is simple mathematics knowledge. So you can see when I say 70,000, they should alert me. It's green. It's going upward. But when I say 64, it's red. It's going down. I hope you understand. So this is the price alert. Let us go to fluctuation alerts. Let's say 5%. So if BTC rises up by 5%, the price will be 69,000 from the current price now. Should it drop by 5%, the price will go to 63,000 instead of 66. So that is price alert. So they said, please enter between 1% to 100%. Please input up to 2 decimal places. So take note of all these things they are saying. Okay? So I create alert. So I've created fluctuations alerts and what? And price alerts. So you can see all put together. I can switch them off instead of deleting it. I can switch them off because maybe I might need it another time. I hope that is clear. So that is price alerts, ladies and gentlemen. You can turn it off somewhere if you're in a meeting and you don't want it to be disturbing you. I'll show you that. Now, if I want to delete this, what do? I simply tap on the edit button. Then delete. Successfully deleted. Unfortunately, the price alert is only available for 2 exchanges. Binance and HTS. I don't know why the rest are not there. If you want to know, please ask Royal Key Support. Okay. Now let's go to quantification guide. There are a lot of video tutorials here that if you're a user of Royal Q Robot, you need to watch them to understand how Royal Q operates. What is quantitative trading? What is principal income? What is floating loss? What is a trading strategy? The principle of quantifying money. Royal Key Robot introduction. You need to know all this. Then you now understand, oh, okay. I now understand why when I write 1.3%, the robot does not give me 1.3. Sometimes he gives me higher, sometimes he gives me lower than that. You understand all this through this 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute videos. The 120 we all paid, this part is also inclusive. It's not only for trading and making profit because you need to know how to make the money, right? I believe you guys agree with me. So, yes, the videos are limited edition in these languages. I don't know why the rest of the languages are not there. If you need, please go and ask Royal Q. Okay, so that is Royal Q quantification guide. I always say if you are not willing to learn, don't be expecting to earn money. Simple as that. Me, that's my motto. If you don't want to learn, don't be expecting to earn knowledge, whatever it is. Okay? All right, so let's move out. As we are here, people are making profit from where? ONG, 0.61%. From where? Futures. Let's see if we see spots. Okay, another future. Siren. This coin is a dangerous coin. Be careful. Siren again. Siren again. Okay. Enna. This is spots. I've captured spots. So we don't only trade on futures, spot as well. ENA 0.97. Bank said they'll give you 2% for 12 months. Crypto is giving you 0.97% daily. Which one you go choose? Abi you going for crypto, right? Another 0.98. The first one was 0.97, 0.98. Okay, so anytime someone makes profit, it's being showed. Your profit is being displayed there, my profit is being displayed there, all of us. Okay, they protect people from seeing the email address because of security reasons. Okay, because of security reasons. Now, sometimes you don't see gmail.com, you see cz.com, you see ba.com, be.com, de.com. It tells you, right? A.de, sorry. Oh, Czech Republic should come. Some countries should come. Okay, it tells you that people from this other side are also using the bot. Most people think the Royal Key robot is for only Africans. Lie, lie. Go and check your reviews on your application. Go to your app store. You would see it. Okay. So you see people .de, .cz, this thing. They are all from different countries. All right. Now, I made mention earlier on, we have spot, we have futures. If you are searching for a coin and the coin is not on spot, it's futures, you switch to futures. Make sure futures is highlighted before you search. Now, a lot of people do not make good use of the search. I don't know if they are scared or they feel they'll pay extra 120 if they type on it. You've been given a signal and want to scroll through 300, 500, or 400 coins to search for one. Meanwhile, the search button is there. You just type the name of the coin. Do we have any signals? Let me see. You see this siren coin. Siren USDT close at stop loss. I saw it. I just did my hand like this. Where is that sticker? I just used that sticker. Allow me. Allow me. If it's you that I'll trade, let my money stay. You see, this coin, I keep saying it doesn't respect analysis. People will not believe me until they've experienced it. Okay. So let's look for a future signal. Flax USDT. So flax. Now someone type it, then the person's heart will be beating. Hey, no data. What's happening? Hey. Then you go to all. It didn't show under the favorites because I've never traded it or saved a settings on it. But the moment I switch to all, it shows. Then I tap on it. Then risk warning, you need to read and know that whatever you do here, should the thing go against you, don't come and blame Royalty, don't come and blame your upline. In fact, they have to add upline here. And you tap I understand. Create. Now, what is the signal saying? Let's go back. It's saying we should long. So over here, I go back. At the top, we have long and short. So I don't have to go here. I have to stay here. Now you can see my strategy details. 0, 0, 0, 0. Everything is 0. Then I tap on trade settings. This settings you see here, this is the default trade settings of Royal Q. But I have to change it to suit my capital because the default one there is called Ogboro. The robot has to buy 2 times, 4 times, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. And the call drops. Okay. So since this is different from how much I'm having, I'm going to click on choose a strategy settings since I've already saved some settings there. So I tap here, then I choose. I have one with 5 margin call limit. I have one with 4. Okay, so I'll tap on it. If you want to edit it, you can tap on the edit button. If you want to delete, you tap on delete. If you want to add more strategies, you tap on the plus. So let's say I tap on the second one. I'll turn off my AI margin call because I want the robot to follow based on my call drops. So let's look at my margin configuration. So this is how mine is looking like, okay? Then the take profit, 6.11%. If you are using 1x, it has to be 6.11. But if I'm going to use 3x, meaning you are going to multiply 6.11 times 3, that's 18. Okay, so I can write 18 over there, but no, you don't have to write 18 because when you change your leverage and you've written the 6% here, it's going to give you more than that because it's multiplying it by your leverage. Okay, now you can choose to take the profits bit by bit, or you can choose to take it all at once. I prefer the bit by bit at times. Why? Because sometimes it can only get to this take profit, then it starts to retrace. So if I don't take all these take profits and the thing goes down, I've lost all the take profits. Okay, so it's better I take some and re-enter and be waiting. So even if there is it didn't go well, at least I've gotten something out. You understand? So depending on how you go about it, but that is why he has added the take profit prices. So should you enter the trade, your take profit trigger price, it should tally with all the ones that you see there. Okay, I hope that is clear. And take note of the stop loss. Some people apply it, some do not. Now let me go back. I don't want to save this settings. I want to teach you another way of, let's assume if you want to enter a particular trade settings into another new settings. Okay, so I tap on, let's say, Gala. Now you can all see my trade settings here. Okay, so I tap on trade settings, then I tap on this 3 dots over there, then I tap on share strategy. So I'll copy this strategy code, but take note, if I copy it and I don't use it within 2 hours, it's going to expire. So should I share it with someone? If they don't use it within 2 hours, it will expire. Now, if you are not ready to use it, you can still save it down in a particular coin and leave it. It won't do anything. So I copy. Now watch it carefully. Watch the whole position take profit call back. Watch this carefully. Let me quickly change this before I continue. 1719, or else if you are saving it, it won't save. Then let me change this to 0.01. Then I save. I have to recopy it again, or else it will use the old one. So I'll copy. Now I want to install this settings into the Flax coin. Okay, so let's go back. I search for Flax. Flux. I'll still not see it here. Why? Because I didn't save any settings in it. But I'll find it here. So I tap on it. I understand. I tap on it. It's long, right? I tap on trade settings. Oh no, it will not work because it's 4. Just check something. Why didn't it work? Because what I copied was Gala short. So it needs to tally. But better still, I can still go back and choose short. Then I paste it in. Okay. So this is the default settings you are seeing. 1x7. Now, let me tap on the 3 dots. Input strategy code. I paste, then I confirm. So voila, my 10x showed, my 4%, 0.01, and my buying callback. So that is how to install a setting. So let's say leader ambassador Saul has a unique trade settings I want to work with, but I don't have time to type it manually. I'm like, oh, leader Saul, please can you share your trade settings with me? He quickly goes into his trades. If the trade is closed or is open, you can still copy. Okay, it's not necessarily you have to be in the trade. Provided the settings is there, you can just copy it. I hope you guys got that magic. You got it, right? Okay. So that is it. Now, I can decide to sell manually. How do you do that? I tap on this. Master, me, I want the 40. I don't want the 36. Yeah, don't fool with me, please. So, oh, my take profit is even triggered. So it's going to sell soon. So I'll leave this coin for the robot to sell on its own. My take profit was 4%. Soon it's going to hit. What is the robot waiting for? It's waiting for this. It's called earnings callback. That is what we call the whole position take profit callback. It first has to initiate 0.01 before it sells this. So should the market go above 0.01, it will add it to my 4%. Should it go below, it will deduct it from the 4%. So let's wait. It's still waiting. It's now 43. Let's wait and see what will be happening. But before then, let me quickly sell the JTO. Okay. So I'll tap on it. Then I tap on close. Now, when I'm closing it, you can see my P&L is 2.28. But over here, you see 22.85, 88. Because of the leverage of 10x. Now, those of you who do not understand this, you need to attend our special classes on futures trading to understand all these terminologies. So you can see, I sold it manually. I did not wait for the robot to sell. And how much? I made 2.24. Even though you saw 22, okay, because of the leverage. So this is closed completely. Now, let me check the signal that was given to see if I hit the last take profit. So the last take profit was 0.2770. So I could still enter into the trade again. Okay. So I'll reduce my take profit. I just took 2 point something, right? So I'll reduce it to probably 6.4. Then I save. So I sold at 2966. I would like to enter at 2967 or higher than where I entered from. So I can set it that 0.296. Once it hits here, the robot should quickly buy. In some instances, it's possible for it to go up and buy. Sometimes it might not. I hope that is clear. So I'll leave the robot to do its work. So let's go back and check if Gala has sold. Hey, Gala, why are you gallivanting? You have to sell fast. All right. So 288. Now let's take profit callback price. You know, we have take profit trigger price. This is callback price. So 0.288. It should be selling any moment from now. Okay, so it will sell. This Gala coin is crazy, man. Keeps fluctuating, but it's going to sell. So yes, that is how to sell manually. I didn't let the robot sell. I tapped on the sell button or the close button. Okay. All right. Now, let us look down. This is a current balance. You need to always refresh it to get the actual money there. Okay, sometimes you refresh it so many times. Sometimes you have to log out and log in before you see it tallying. Now, should you have trades and you check on your exchange, the money on your exchange, like your USDT value, does not tally what you have here, it means you've connected to uh the earnings markets that you are not aware of. So you need to check your earnings and go and redeem it. Okay, recently one of my new members experienced that. She had enough USDT, but the robot was not buying. It turned off the margin call, not knowing she has activated the earnings. So that is why it wasn't picking. So just for you to know. All right. So today's profit has now changed from 11 to 17. And currently, the unrealized profit is 5.17. Oh, it keeps increasing because of the fluctuations. Okay. 4 strategy counts, meaning there are 4 open trades: BTC, AVE, JTO, and Gala. Now, the notification bell has notified me because of the red dot. No recharge order. So there was a sell which I sold manually. Then there is a buy. So it's purchased. I set it on 2.966, but it's bought at 2.95. Okay. Because of the callback, the buying callback. Sometimes it goes above, sometimes it goes below. Okay. So please take note. All right. Now let's go to Circle. This is where you see the copy traders. The copy traders, there are a lot. Okay, I know some serious ones I could recommend. Okay, they are very good. They've been with us during the 2 phases, during the deep season and also the bullish season. Okay, this is my team member, engineer levels. It's also doing great. So yeah, how to see the top 10? How do you see it? You have to tap on this. Once you tap on it, you'll be able to see the top 10 that's based on their profits. Then we have their trend and popularity. Okay, so these are the profits that they have earned: 59,000 USDT in trading profits, 63,000, 71,000, 97,000, 110,000, 138,000, 179. These are profits. It's not they say they didn't forge these figures. The system calculates it. Just like the way you have your total profit, $1,000, 10,000. Aha, this is their own. And D Neves, this man has been here. He's in Brazil. He's been here since 2021. He has made 231,000. Followed by number three, Danny Lim, 199,000. Followed by 192,000. Guys, this opportunity is a mind blowing one. You just need to study it. You need to be consistent. If this man has been jumping from one opportunity to the other, today he's in this, tomorrow he's here, do you think he would have made this? No. He's been consistent. This man alone, dear. I believe Ambassador Saul and Leader Aminata, those who have been here since 2021, they can attest to it. Okay. Now, this is based on their profits. Now, let's go to profit rate. You remember from the beginning, I was telling you, sometimes you have the money, your money is small, but the profit rate is big, but you can't see it on your money. It's just the same here. Okay, so their profit rate, he's still leading the profit rate. At first, Danny Lim was leading the profit rate. Now he's leading the profit rate. He has made a profit rate of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one that I can't pronounce it. 1 million. Yeah, this is 1 million. Or am I right, leader? So this is 1,031,000 profit rate. This is 438,000. This one there is easy to pronounce. This is 381,000%. Okay, so guys, trend, those that are based on trending. Okay, QQ Circle, he really got his name during those times. Then popularity, QQ Circle is still here. Okay, so you can see them. D Nerves popularity is number 5. Doesn't I think this man is a quiet person, doesn't really talk a lot. Yeah, he's earning from all the avenues, from trading himself, team building, copy trading, and mentor. Hey, Charlie. So yes, that is the circle leaderboard. Okay, so you can view, you can tap on view, then you check their performance, like you check whatever they do. You see, this person is saying crypto pair BTC $900. You need this. Okay, so you need to go according to their instructions. Okay, the name sounds like Indian, or yeah. So that is it. There are a lot of them. So yes, let me stop sharing the screen and quickly switch to a different account that is for team building. So we take it from there, guys. All right. So I'm going to share my screen again. I'll be wrapping up soon. So you ask all your questions. I believe this meeting has been very educative. Today I didn't see Messi in the house. Where is Messi? Messi from Ghana. She didn't make it today. Is she attending a funeral or wedding or naming ceremony or birthday? But I hope Messi's downlines are here. All right. So I didn't mention about mentorship, though I said you can earn from there. I don't really have a lot of students. I don't really focus on mentorship, okay? But at least I have been able to collect 2,956 from mentorship bonus. Oh my God. So guys, even if you don't want to share the opportunity, you just want to earn from mentorship, you have all the knowledge. Don't let your knowledge go to waste though. One thing I've studied about knowledge is the more you share it, the more you gain. Okay. But if you do yourself like the knowledge, I have it, I don't want to share, I will not share with anybody, because the moment I share it will reduce. Oh my God. So guys, share your knowledge. You are good with teaching, you can guide someone. Just like you to bring yourself in, help others, and you earn from there. Okay. All right, let's go to news. So under the news, you would see the groups, okay, depending on the rank that you are. So this person, he's an elite with 5 shares. And imagine, this is second rank, 240. Those who say, oh, Royal Q, ever since they changed the compensation plan, everything has poor. Ask yourself that when you were a middle broker, were you earning 242 in a day? The answer is no, guys. The honest truth is, when I compare my old previous earnings and now, there is a lot of money in this now. But just that a lot of people did not understand the compensation plan, so they all ran away to other stupid Ponzi's, and it's chopping them well. But they don't want to give up. They don't want to accept it that they've done a mistake and they are coming back to their old life. So they'll keep suffering. Imagine someone who is an elite just with 5 shares. So imagine all of us, we are now taking Royal Q. No, me, I'm already taking Royal Q serious. Those who are not taking it serious, they all return back. The prodigal sons and daughters, they are like, no, it's Royal Q for life. We are all building. You will be surprised to see that one person can take $1,000 home a day because we are all building, we are all networking, we are all trading. Money is coming into the pool. Hey, be there. So remember this guy, right? Anton Ivlad. He's a Russian or Ukraine. He's from Russian or Ukraine. And guys, just 5 shares, elite. He's earning this amount. And he said, there is no money. There is no money. See the bonus. His total he has made 7,000. Someone has been in this opportunity for 3 years. He hasn't made this 7,000 from team building. He has made it from only bonus share. Then you tell me this new compensation plan is not good. Okay. I think you are not good. You have to examine yourself well. And you see him when we go to the leaderboard. You still see this guy there. Have you seen his picture? Let's go there for you to see. Oh, sorry. You will see him, then you understand. Oh, I don't understand why he's making money. Someone don't understand. It's like they are cheating him. Royal Q know him and they are paying him. You see some of the allegations people can do. I look at it and I'm like, are you normal? Are you okay? I think this is him over here. I think this is him. The Anton, whatever, Vlad or say something. He's number 4. He has 5 shares. So you can imagine these people. How many shares would they be having if only they completed their team total? Okay. You can see he's an elite. Elite, oh. Don't let anybody deceive you. Today's Zoom, you have to share it with everybody. In fact, there are some things I said here. Some people need to hear it well. So forward it to everybody. Okay. So you see, you'll be earning money and someone will not understand that why is that so? Why Royaki is cheating? Why are they giving this Anton I Vlad? Why are they giving him all the monies? Why we are not getting the monies? This one, principal advisor, 4 shares. Can you see? So you're asking yourself, why is the principal making 159 and the elite making 200 something? Are they not cheating us? It means in the elite pool, a lot of money is coming in. Do you get it? I believe you understand the compensation plan. When someone activates 120, the person who activates gets the 30, then the rest of the balance, 90, is being shared. The, how do you call it? The principal advisors, their share is in, the elite advisors, their. So guys, we have to do a lot. Okay. We have to do a lot. Okay. So this is the group chat. You can join. The quant members and the elites, they have so many groups because there are too many down there. But the principals, they are not really that much. Principal, we have only 2 groups. So guys, please come to the top. Those that are elite, please come up so we can get more money. Okay. All of you should come up. Let's all work together. So when Royal Q also replies you, you're online, you get a notification over here. The people that I reported, they are like, oh, thank you so much for reporting those people. Okay, we are doing our work. You are doing good. Okay. Okay. So yes, that is it. Now let's go to mine. Mine. This is where you get your UUID. I mentioned that earlier on. If you want to do internal transfer, this is where you get it. Then my counselor, my upline. He's my upline. Then avatar. Put your avatar there, change your nickname. Don't use the system generated one. Okay. So you can actually chat your upline. You can just tap here and start chatting them. Okay. You can also find a mentor. Look for mentor. Now, the mentorship, you can only change three. The first person, second, third. Once the last person, the third person, you can change again. So make sure your last choice should be the right one. Okay, so my Royal Q robot will be expiring 24th of June 2026. Okay, though I joined 19th of June, you are wondering how is that possible? Royal Q dash S some days when they were doing how do you call it, the system upgrade. Okay, so that's how come. Now, user benefits. This is where you understand the ranks that are on. We have the quant member. Everybody starts from here. The moment you activate, you get this rank. Then we have elite advisor. Then we have principal advisor, then global partner. So the principal advisor, this is the requirements to the next level and the benefits that you get. So you see, 50 RB, 15 RB of the referral bonus will be allocated into the pool. Okay. So the moment the people activate, 15 is being put in the pool. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Then we have the elite. Then we have the quant. So depending on the rank that you are. Now, if you are going to be promoted, you are going to see it over here. So Royal Q says, not qualified for promotion in the next month's assessment. Current level will be maintained. If you are going to be demoted, meaning they will be taking you from one level down, you would see it. If you are going to be promoted, you would also see that. I hope that is clear. All right. Now let's go to assets. So you can see mentor bonus, mentor bonus. So some people ask, are you sure this money has been adding up? Yes, please. It has. It's been adding up. I did my calculations some time back. I saw how much I gained from the team building. Then the difference of the money tallied with my mentor bonus. So yes, it's been adding up. Okay, so this is the money that one can withdraw from the system. Okay, the withdrawable reward. If it is here and it hasn't dropped here, you can't withdraw it. Now let's go to the withdrawable aspect. So you see, so I transferred 7 RB, 1114 was withdrawn, 7 RB 42 in that order. Okay, so the ones that you see zero attached, it means it was internal transfers. Okay. You can withdraw 4 figures, 5 figures, provided the money is there on your Royal Queue. You could withdraw it. If I want to scroll to 2024, 2021, we will all be able to see those records. Okay. All right. So let us move out of assets and go to API binding is still here. Over here, I've connected more than one exchange. Then team. So the team building has now been structured very beautiful and I love this. Okay. I love this one. So you'd see this month's progress, how many shares you have. Once you tap on invite now, you'll be able to see your link. You can copy it. You don't need to go to home or mine. On the team, you can still get your link and share. Then all-time referrals, you would see it. This month's referrals, you would see that monthly growth shares, you would see it. You'll be able to understand, okay, so stage one has been done. I have to complete stage two. I need one more to complete stage two. Then I'll get 2 shares. Then the new team activations, that one I need 13 more to complete stage three. Okay, stage one has been done, stage two has been done. Now it's left with stage three. So the moment I complete this stage, another 1 share. So making how many shares? 4 shares. And that is not bad. Okay, guys. So the monthly basic share, that is the direct one. That one there is only two. I haven't yet completed. The moment I get 13 more direct active members, I've completed. So every year, your every month, sorry, your shares will be refreshing. The more you are bringing people into the community, the more money. Now it's not about I'm on this rank, so whether I bring someone or not, I'll still earn. No, monkey will not be working and babu will be chopping. At first, the down people were working and the top were chopping. Now, tables don't turn. And some leaders couldn't take that. They've stopped the business. But is the business not running? It's running. My upline left. He said he won't promote Royal Q again. Am I not trading? Am I not earning? Am I not sharing? I'm sharing. I'm moving. So, guys, do not let someone's no distract you. Okay, you have to ask yourself, why am I in the business? What am I in for? It shouldn't only be about the money. It should be about the community. What are you gaining from the community? What healthy relationship are you building? What knowledge are you gaining? Do you get it? It should be above the money. Okay, it shouldn't just stop on the money I'm earning. All right, so that is the team. Now let's go to rewards. So we have the all, we have the activation income, we have the direct grants, then we have the bonus share. In fact, it seems my bonus share is almost getting closer to my direct grant. So is this not even a proof that this bonus share it's not bad though? Just because you and I, or some people do not understand it, they've actually stopped sharing for Royal Q. But it's the best business you can share. All right, so let's move out of reward details. Circle owner income. So this is where you see the copy traders, their income that they have made from the copy trading. Okay. Then my sync strategies. Should I sync to any copy trader? You would see the synchronization here. Then conversion records. Those who converted from USDT to USDC, you're going to see the records there. Then the share button. It still brings us to your referral link. Okay, so there are three ways to get it: under the team button, under the mine button, then under the home button. Then we have the Royal Q feedback. So under the feedback, there is a place where you can file your problems. Okay. Though this robot here could help you sometimes when you type it here, but once you tap on the feedback, it brings you to this page where you'll be able to see the topics you want to report on. If it's not here, you tap on order, or you get the online customer service. If only you're on the third rank and above, you get it for them. Anytime you type them, they are available. It's like some VVIP session. Okay, so yeah, the help center brings us to the latest announcement, the beginner's guide, then the Q&A, then the martingale strategy of never going out of position. Okay, you'll be able to see everything here. Now let's move out and go to security center. Please, this is very important because it has to do with the security of your Royal Q account. You can change your password, you can change your email. You need to set transaction password if you want to make withdrawals or transfers on the Royal Q app. Google Authenticator, those that are sharing the opportunity, you can actually create it for extra security to secure your account. Then the withdrawal address management. You can add so many wallet addresses so that anytime you want to withdraw, you won't be going to copy and paste back and forth. Then one can link their Telegram account to Royal Q. So you get notified on Telegram as well. Now, when you tap on trusted device, you will be able to see all the devices that have ever logged into your Royal Q account. This is another serious part that we should take seriously. By so doing, you know the people that have entered into your account. Okay, so take it serious. Then delete accounts. If you say you don't like the Royal Q app because they've changed the compensation plan, or because of this, because of that, don't talk too much. Just come to this button, delete account, and leave. Leave us in peace. Let us enjoy. But you can delete for another good reason. What are those reasons? Let's assume I gave you link in 2021. The link I've given you, I don't need you over there. I need you on a different account or a different link. Maybe my mother's account. Then I can share with you my mother's referral link instead of mine. Okay, so you can delete that account so you'll be able to repeat the same email and the same nickname. Okay, but you can't delete an account if you have an open trade, if you have API bound, if you have fuel fees, you can delete the account. Okay, so take note of that. If your upline is no longer in the business, you don't want to keep building under him, you've gotten someone else, you can delete that account and move to a fresh account. Okay, so your prospects and your downlines can now use this your new account instead of the old one. So there are two ways to why one can delete their royal queue. Then turning on the face ID and PIN. If you know you're someone that you always forget, it's good to turn it on so that anytime you log in, you can use your facial ID or your thumbprint or your PIN just to enter. Okay? All right. So let's go to system settings. This is the current version we have in Royal Q for the iOS users, that is the Apple. Then my currency, you see I've displayed it in Ghana cedis. Once you tap there, you can change it to whatever currency you wish to change it into. Then the language. These are the various languages we have. You can choose whatever language you want. Then the theme mode. We have the night mode, we have the follow system, we have the day mode. Then about Royal Q. This is where you see Royal Q social handles. You can subscribe to them, follow them. So anytime they make a first post, you'll be the first person to see it. Then the Royal Q website. Okay, the moment you tap here, it sends you to the official website where one can log in through there. You can tap on the download button to get the app. You can also use this page for presentation. If you don't have a file or this thing to present, you can use this. Why Royal Q? Because they have over 2 million users. We've made profits over 185 million. We are in 200 areas and so on. The app is trustworthy. Why? It has no access to your funds. So one can use this page alone for how do you call it, business presentation. Okay, you see uh satisfied users of the app and their experience with it. Okay, soon you guys will be seeing my picture over there. Okay, so yeah guys, sign out to sign out if you want to log out of your account, or simply tap on switch account if you want to switch to your mother's account or your children's account. Maybe they don't have time to manage it, you can manage it for them. Okay, so yes, that brings us to the end of today's sharing. Did you guys enjoy? Kindly drop some love, some confettis, some toffees, some food, some cake, some candies if you really enjoyed the session. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. All right, all right, all right. I really thank you all for staying in from 9 a.m. to 11:05. I really appreciate this 2 hours, 5 minutes you guys have given me. And I hope you didn't just join for joining sake. You've learned something that you can also impact it into other users. All right, this Zoom can be shared to prospects, it can be shared to old users. You can just share it because it's really filled with a lot of information. So, guys, it's time for questions. If you have any questions, Kindly tap on the reactions raise hand or please type it in the chat. And I'm going to address it before we call it a day. Hey, who is giving broken hearts? Nana Kwame Frempong, you give some two laughs and broken hearts. Why is your heart broken? Who broke your heart? So, yes. All right. Leader Kate says, thanks for the knowledge sharing. Remain blessed. Okay, you too. All right. Let me scroll up to see if there are any questions. Today seems there are no questions. Okay, Godfred says he shouldn't be that fast. So, yes, when Leader Saw answered the API, so Leader Saw, next time, don't be fast. We know you know. So, don't say it. Just keep quiet. Let's see if others know it. Okay, Farahan Katunzi. Wow, what a name. It's really beautiful. And I like your display picture on the Zoom. Madam, that huge amount of money, I can't imagine. Ish. I don't know which money he's referring to, though. Okay. All right. Thank you for the amazing presentation. Very well enjoyed, but I was on and off due to bad network, but we'll watch the recordings. Okay, Michael Olele. All right, great. Okay, Mama Dinah is also in the building. Okay. So since no hands are raised, Ben's iPhone, Ben Okaite, I believe you two, you don't have question. Opacha, George William, I believe you don't have question. All right. So that brings us to the end of today's sharing. Since there are no questions, no contribution, no deduction, let us call it a day. And do not forget, closed lips do not get feed. Okay, you have to open your mouth, you have to share the opportunity. You don't know who you are delivering financially, because you might have this friend who likes to be dancing on TikTok, entertaining people on TikTok. They can share this opportunity and turn it into money as well. Okay, so love y'all. Enjoy your weekend. And to all the Christians here, I wish you a happy Palm Sunday tomorrow. I believe tomorrow is Palm Sunday, right? All right. So, guys, and happy Easter in advance to you all. Love you all. And the recorded version will be uploaded once it's available. Leader Ambassador Saul, I salute you. Thank you for staying in here with me from beginning to the end. Today, the rundown, the attendance was poor. Please encourage your team members. Talk to them. Ask them, why are you not attending meeting? May I know the reason? Go and ask them this question. If you're an upline here and you have even just one downline, find out from them why they are not attending. Maybe they might be in some dark corner and might need your help, because it saddens my heart when we host meetings and see just few people. All right. Bye bye. God bless you all. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.